So the next two sections we're going to cover is the main bulk of the journal, the main body, which is today and monthly reflection. So I haven't put the date specifically so that if you don't journal every day, you're not feeling you're losing a page. So what you write down in the morning, preferably, is what I'm grateful for. Write down the 5, I've got actually down 6 things. Sometimes I wrote down 7 things that I am grateful for. Then I would write down the quality of my sleep, because my sleep could be very up and down. I tend to find that I'd wake up in the middle of the night. I'd write down how many hours of sleep. Then you can write down acts of kindness. We all should be doing something for someone every single day. So I'd write down my acts of kindness. Today's intention. On this particular day, I've got life, love, excitement, a stress-free day. And then today's affirmation. I have a section on affirmations, which I will go through on another section. But today's affirmation, it's always important to do an affirmation. It's usually either something you want to change or something you want to bring into your life. I love, one of my favorites is, how does it get any better than this? So you write down your affirmation, then the reflection on your day. So how your day was, what happened, how you felt. Then you can write in today's meditation or the focus for the day. And then I had a section for free thoughts. So kind of like extra thoughts of what you're doing, what you're planning, how you're feeling. You jot that down in there. Then monthly reflection. You want to have a look at your month. You want to have a look at the overview. How was it? What were the milestones? And what did you hit this month? What do you feel you are truly grateful for that whole month? Now, I love this little section of finances. So on this section, it gets you to look at your whole salary and you break it up. So 10% should go to a pension, a retirement fund. Then another 10% should go to long-term savings. Now, this is something that you leave as a legacy for your family. And what it is that you put it into a trust or something that gains interest, but you're never allowed to take any more than the interest out of that account, so that you keep on leaving it. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And can you imagine that through the generations, as money is worth less, that money is still gaining interest and still getting bigger, but you're not allowed to take any more, or your family or your children are not allowed to take any more than the interest. 10% on education, because we should still always be growing. 55% goes on bills, and 10% goes on inner child play. Now, this is one of my favorites. So you put 10% away, and you're only allowed to spend it on one condition. Whether you spend it on a dress, some clothing, some jewelry, a holiday, a meal, whatever you decide to spend it on, you're only allowed to spend it on one condition, and that is that it gives you an experience. It makes you feel amazing, and it's something that you will never forget. That is the condition. Then you write down important lessons that you've learned during that month and a little to-do list.